Hi, I'm Pratt, the Holistic Stylist, and this little episode tonight is on all the benefits of magnesium therapy. And I'll tell you what, I have known about magnesium for many years, but it wasn't until I incorporated Dr. sHEALy's regime into my life that the whole electrical circuit lit up, and I mean that in every way, whether it's in the field of beauty, say with restoring hair color, or a nice soft appearance of the skin, hair, and good nails, you know. Also, magnesium rehydrates every cell in your body, and 80% of the global population is magnesium deficient. So, if you imagine that 80% of all disease begins with stress, and of course not having good magnesium levels, we're all stressed out, it leads to a whole host of dis-eases and just really our body's not working at optimal capacity. And especially now at this time in the history of our world, why not take the pressure off an easy, inexpensive way? Give your body the electrical charge that it needs to take in the vitamins or the higher vibration that we're experiencing just all around to be in better health. So Dr. sHEALy has lotion and spray lotion. The idea is that every day for the rest of your life you would engage in magnesium therapy. This is the simplest of ways. People spray it on or use it as a lotion. Now, these products need to be on the skin for a half hour for them to soak in and assimilate. So, some people like to do this before they shower. Other people do it after they get out of the shower. There is no really right or wrong way. And so, as your holistic stylist, what I'm doing is I am bringing you alternatives to the average, everyday answers to things. For example, a lot of people use Epsom salt baths, and that's great. I have no problem with that. But if you try to compare it to, say, a magnesium oil foot soak or bathing in magnesium oil, I mean, there is no comparison. So I would highly encourage you guys to Google Dr. sHEALy. Check him out. He has an incredible healing center here in Missouri, where I'm from. And I stumbled, oh, but remember, there is no stumbling. It was a synchronicity. I found his book towards the end of 2013 at a used book sale. And I understood everything that he was talking about because I had needed magnesium to really keep myself alive. I actually had IVs of magnesium therapy that some DOs and MDs that are just a little to the homeopathic side may offer you if you were lucky. Terribly expensive, and I don't like needles. So if we can do something safer, simpler, and more effective, why not, right? So, like we said, every day spray or lotion. Now here's the big thing, and this is Dr. sHEALy's magnesium chloride, and it comes in 3-pound bulk. So what you would do is you would mix this in with a gallon of spring water. We're also known for making elixir water with crystals and different gemstones. So you would dump this into the water, as you can see. Stir it up. and then you use 6 ounces in your bathtub. Now, most people, you know, they prefer either a shower or a bath. And so that's why earlier I did bring up that that's okay if you don't bathe, but you still need to do the therapy with the lotion and the spray. Whereas I prefer bathing, and I'll sit in the bathtub and meditate or listen to different things I want to listen to in my pursuit of higher knowledge, my self-education. So it's really that simple, guys. Bathing, spraying, using it as a lotion, 1 ounce in a foot bath. You know, you would think I would have more to say because people have such a hard time doing it, and I think it's because it's so easy and because no one has ever suggested it before. But let me tell you a story about the synchronicity between myself and the great Norm sHEALy. So, I discovered his book, and upon reading it, here he was in the early 70s working with crystal healing mats. Now, of course, this one is an amethyst healing mat. It has a whole bed full of these, which is absolutely incredible. It has far infrared heat, negative ion therapy, and that's so important in the catalyzing of magnesium into your system. You want to create a negative ion type of a field. So Dr. sHEALy has a wonderful mat. Other companies like Richway, which has Biomat, also have them. But I would fully encourage anyone that was considering taking care of themselves with magnesium to just simply go ahead and grid themselves and create an intent of a negative ion field. A lot of people are starting to add copper to make different pyramids and, you know, pretty much enclosures that they set themselves in. And to me, I would think that would be fine. But, you know, it was amazing. Here Dr. sHEALy was. He had made a mat. He was soaking people in his wonderful health spa in these incredible tubs of spring water and magnesium, and also doing something called the sacred rings, which we'll talk about in the near future. Incredibly enough, he is still alive and kicking, and I am so honored to now say that he kind of sort of knows me. But funny story, you know, I just wanted to talk to the man on the phone, and he was one of the people that was integral to getting me onto Facebook. So he told his personal assistant that he would not speak to me until I got on Facebook. And it took about 11 months, and there I was. So you guys are with me before I reach 300 days online. But here again, by trade, I'm a hairdresser, and I am a nationally accredited board-certified hair colorist using non-toxic hair color and enzyme developers. So just knowing about enzymes led me to understand advanced catalysts. All catalysts that use enzymes involved in the mix are high speed, fast, safe, and gentle. And so here again, of course, how much more gentle can you get than magnesium oil? So, with that being said, guys, welcome to my world. And with that, peace out.